Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for AskLeo.com. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be just a touch of tech and a little bit more about, well, life. So the tech part is this. I want you to go and read my article, What Happens When I Die. That article covers many of the important considerations that I think everybody needs to take into account should the worst happen to them. In other words, can your family get at your email? Are your important photos or documents encrypted in such a way that not only can the bad guys not get at them, but the good guys can't either should they need to. Now, this is an article I wrote some time ago, and I updated, I think, just a few months ago. I reran it in the newsletter. But I'm mentioning it today because of essentially the rest of what I'm going to talk about in this video. And please pardon me if I ramble a little bit, but as you'll understand, it's been an interesting and difficult few days. Last week, we lost two internet entrepreneur friends. Brian Short, the founder of allnurses.com, was killed as apparently a part of a murder-suicide. He and his entire family were killed. And then 3 days later, Scott Dinsmore of liveyourlegend.net was killed in an accident while he was climbing Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. Both of these individuals made tremendous contributions to the internet, to the world, for what they put together in not only their businesses, allnurses.com and liveyourlegend.net respectively, but as examples of internet entrepreneurs and just people living life and giving back and leaving a legacy. Brian's site, allnurses.com, covers, as you might imagine, nursing. It's a community for nurses to connect and support each other and share information and just basically get support in what is a very difficult and sometimes stressful work environment. Brian, as an internet entrepreneur, I knew him through a mastermind group that I've been a member of for the last 12 or 13 years now. That he was a good-hearted, wonderful person, and he will be missed, not only in his community, but in the world, and certainly amongst my internet entrepreneur compatriots. Scott Dinsmore was killed, like I said, in an accident climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. He had last, I think, December, with his wife of 5 years now, taken the entire year to travel the world and basically live life to its fullest while he had the opportunity to do so. He truly exemplifies not only really choosing to live your life and live it with passion, but to die doing what you love. And that's exactly what happened in his case. It was incredibly unfortunate and incredibly tragic that he would die at the age of 33. But like I said, I think his father said something to the effect of, he packed more into his 33 years than many of us do in a lifetime. As you might imagine, the two deaths of individuals that ultimately died long before their time, and two individuals who made such a dramatic and positive impact on the world around them, is causing a lot of us, internet entrepreneurs and elsewhere, to think about what it is we do, what the life we're living is. Are we living it to its fullest? Are we doing things that are meaningful in ways that are having a positive impact on the world? I like to think that I am, but in the face of untimely death, you reflect, you do think about it even more. So with that in mind, the reason that I'm bringing this all up at all on an Ask Leo video is simply this. it's an opportunity for us all to consider what it is we do. What is the impact we're making? Are we making a difference? Is the world a better place because we were here? The impact you make, the legacy you leave, doesn't have to be a website that touches thousands of people. It can be as simple as being there for someone else. It can be probably even simpler than that. It has to be, it should be, I would want it to be something that has meaning for you, so that you know when your time comes, whenever that might be, whether you're given a warning or not, that your life was well lived, that you made a difference, you made a contribution somehow, some way that's meaningful to you. That's what I hope Ask Leo is about. That's what I hope parts of my career have been about. And that's what I hope to continue for as long as I'm allowed to do so. What was driven home this last week was there is no warning, there are no guarantees. Life is a gift, and it can be taken away at any time for any number of different reasons, which we may or may not have control over. So let me leave you with that thought. Are you living your life in such a way that it has meaning? I keep coming back to that phrase, is the world a better place because you were here? I have no doubt that it is. I really do. But my point is, opportunities like this, as somebody called it, a gut punch of these two close friends passing away one after the other, are also opportunities for us all to reflect and make sure that we're doing what we really should be doing, what we know in our heart of hearts should be doing. So I'll leave it at that for this week. I thank you for watching. I hope that I haven't brought you down too much. Like I said, it's been kind of stressful in my community. My internet entrepreneur friends have been struggling with this for several days now. And I wanted to share some of what we've been thinking about and what I've been thinking about personally when it comes to this kind of thing. Back to more normal tech next week, absolutely. But in the meantime, as always, you're welcome to leave a comment down below if you're seeing this on AskLeo.com. And I will see you again next week. Take care, everyone.